The bears fail once again to follow through, and now there are a growing number of reasons to believe the bulls are back in town. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay guys, so in yesterday's video I told you that the chart was pretty messy and we needed to take a step back and allow them to provide us some clarity, and that's exactly what they did. The bears tried to trade this in a triangle before failing, and the bulls took it and blew through the top of the triangle, giving a structure that makes it look like they want more. Now, does that mean we're out of the woods on wave 4? Not exactly. And I'll get into that in just one second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. All right, guys, so the bears came out of the gate hot today, trying to trade a triangle to move price down. They failed, and the bulls reversed the market hard today, taking out yesterday's high and Friday's high, giving us our first indications that a bottom may be in place. Doesn't mean we're fully out of the woods yet, so let's jump into the chart and take a look. Okay guys, so here we are on the 5-minute futures chart, and there's a lot on this chart, so let me walk through all of it so you understand exactly where we're at. I'm going to make a case for the bears and a case for the bulls, but the case for the bulls is much stronger at this time. Okay guys, so the bears today tried to trade a triangle, so they had A up, B down, C up, D down, and then E, okay, would have been here, but they failed to hold, and the bulls blew through it and took out two previous highs, yesterday's and Friday's, and kept moving up. Okay, so the triangle became invalidated, and that is no longer a potential. So the case for the bears is that this is a expanded wave 4 that's a little bit bigger in an ABC structure. So you have A, B would have been the low today, and now we're taking C up. And then from there, you would have wave 5 down towards 4240. So that's the case for the bears, and I'm going to tell you how we get there in a minute. But that, I just want you to understand the target. Okay, the case for the bulls is that this is a double 3. We have a WXY, okay? And the Y serves as the bottom of wave 1, where now we have built a structure that is pretty bullish. You have 1, 2, 3 up. Now the bulls need to make wave 4 down and wave 5 up to give us 5 up, and that will give the bulls a big advantage in what we're looking at, okay? Right now, this is only a 3-wave structure, and if it's only a 3-wave structure, that is corrective, okay? So here's how the bears get to 4240. There's two ways. Number one, this just continues to move up as it is, okay? This 3-wave structure, and hits the target in the 4390 area. So 4390 to 4400 is the target for this wave for either case, whether it's a bull or a bear. They hit that target, okay, in a 3-wave structure, then it's very likely we can see wave 5 down to 4240, and I would be cautious on the pullback, all right? That's the bear case. Now, the bull case is that they pull back into this wave 4 zone and hold that support and make a 5th wave higher. All right. And then once they make that 5th wave, this structure becomes very bullish, but we still have one more test to pass for the bulls. So the first test is they got to hold wave 4 down, and they have to make a wave 4 down. We need a 5-wave structure. So support for wave 4 is 43.50. Okay, which is the 382 retrace up to 43.5875. So essentially it is 43.44 up to 43.59. That is your support range for wave 4. Assuming we pull back and hold that and make a wave 5 higher, okay, towards that 43.90 region, then we are looking at a very bullish, very strong structure. If they pull back and they don't hold this, okay, and they move through the support, then the bears start to take the lead again, and we could see 4240. Now, if the other way the bears can get there is if they just continue to push this higher to 4390 and we get no pullback whatsoever, then we have to watch for what happens off of that 4390 zone, because we only have a 3-wave structure up. It would be a very extended 3 at that point. It's possible 3s extend all the time, but you would like to see a pullback before we get to that 4390 area. So any pullback from where we're at right now, okay, up to 4390, needs to hold and bounce and make another wave up. That's the first thing. The second thing is, for the bulls, they need to make a wave 2 down, okay? So they'll pull back in wave 2, and the target region for the wave 2 would be 4332 down to 4318. Now, it could go a little lower as long as it doesn't take out the bottom of wave 1. Technically, it can be a wave 2, but you would like to see it hold the normal support region to build a solid structure. So the region again was the 43.18 up to 43.32 area to hold for a wave 2. So assuming we get wave 4 down and wave 5 up, the next place we're looking to is 43.32 to 43.18 to complete bigger wave 2. And then if it rallies and takes out this high over here, this wave 1 high, then I will strongly say that the bottom is in and the rally is on and it's go time. But if we get 5 waves up, I will be leaning very hard in that direction anyway. I just want to see the confirmation pattern happen before I'm fully on board with the bottom being in. So those are the 2 cases we're watching. The bears need to keep this a 3-wave structure and break down through support, and then they should be heading towards that 42.40 area and 5 of C. And if not, the bulls need to bounce off support, make a 5-wave structure, and then come back in wave 2 and hold that support. Okay, and then if they do that and rally back over the top of 1, then it's off to the races. All right, there is some other evidence for the bulls. Okay, if we go over to our other chart here, and we see this is the daily MACD, guys, and the last time the MACD was oversold this much was the March 2020 crash, and the time before that was wave 2 of this big wave we're in now, and wave 2s and 4s should have similar oversold ratios, and this is past that. So the support here is really strong for us to move up. And if you see right here, the blue is curling up. If this yellow or orange, whatever you want to call it, starts to follow suit and move up with it, then it is off to the races. This will be support. They will rally big off of this as they have in the past. This is starting to try to turn its way back up on the daily, and that's a big deal. So there's a lot of support for the bulls right now. Doesn't mean we're out of the woods. Remember, I don't want everybody to get too bullish just yet, but it's starting to look like we could have a bottom in place. Okay, guys? So if you like the information that I put out in these videos and you want real-time market updates from me, you need to get in my Facebook group. Okay? There's a link down in the description. Go ahead and click that link, and it will take you over to Facebook. Facebook, okay, you'll have to get approved to get into my group. But the only thing I ask of you, the only thing I want you to do to get approved is you got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Come on over to Facebook. I'll approve you into the group. When you get here, hit this announcements tab in the middle, and you can scroll down. You'll see all of our documented trades. I'll have that updated tomorrow. And scroll down just a little bit further, and you'll see the link to our Slack channel. Now, Slack is just a free chat channel, and I'm on there all day during real-time market hours giving updates. I give out our buy alerts, our sell alerts. I give out all of our particulars with those, such as our strike price expiration, all of that stuff, tell you what we're looking for, what our stops are, everything you need to know. It's a talented group of traders in there. We have some very beginner traders all the way up to very expert traders. I answer all of your questions. We have some people with different trading styles and ideas. So it's a great place to learn or improve your trading. We would love to have you over there. So why don't you stop by and make some money with us? Okay, guys. So key takeaways for today. We are watching to see if they can make a 5-wave structure first. If they can, we get 5 up towards that 4390 region, 4400 region. The next step is they need to hold, okay, that 4318 to 4332 region for a wave 2. And then if they do that and bounce out of here, the bulls are in charge. I think they're kind of in charge anyway, but that confirms it. For the bears, they need to keep this a 3-wave structure, or when they do pull back, blow through this support or this support. If they can do that, they still have a case for another low, but their time is dwindling. Guys, this is getting ready to get very bullish, and we should be ready for it, but not overly bullish yet. Let's wait for confirmation. Remember, our target for this rally is 4,900 over the next few months. So even if we wait till here on this wave 2 pullback and this bounce, that's in the 43.22 range. We're still about 550 points, 570 points from there of gain that we can grab with our longer longs and other things. So don't get overly bullish yet, but this is a good reason why we layered in longs way back here earlier when it was low, because we weren't sure where the bottom was going to be, and we wanted to make sure we had some exposure to a bullish rally should it happen. All right, guys, that is the market update for today. I will talk to you tomorrow.